see that? Star Wars, people. Bam! Whoops. Bam! What's up, guys? It's me, the ALE here to review Star Wars The Force Awakens. Oh my god, we're back. Spoilers! So go watch the movie. Definitely go watch the movie. Because this is just an incredibly good movie. There were some problems that I'll get to, but eventually, I mean, you have to nitpick movie when it comes to film criticism. Fuck. My mom's about to fucking answer again. That's why I have to redo this fucking video. But anyways, let's just do this video right now and fast. So anyways, the movie just kicks off with a blast. The original way of the letters just showing up, and then apparently Luke's been missing for a while. I guess he felt like he disappointed Leia and Han for something that he did, and we'll get to that in a minute, because it starts off with a bang. Kylo Ren just takes over and kidnaps Poe, and Poe is honestly a really cool character, and that's why when I thought he died, I thought it was just really crazy, and I thought it was like, damn it. But Poe had a good friendship with Finn in the first moment they met, and they already became kind of friends in a way, real fast. Not just that, but they introduced Rey back in the planet, and also found BB-8. Poe's like a robot who actually carries a map to shows where Luke Skywalker is at, and there in like 5-10 minutes you get 5 important characters: Finn, Rey, Poe, BB-8, and Kylo Ren. And let me just talk about Kylo Ren, because Kylo Ren, he decided to just join the dark side and finish off what Darth Vader started, and the story makes a lot of sense. He just joined the dark side, and keep in mind, he isn't trained yet. He's still kind of a rookie. Picture Revenge of the Sith with Anakin Skywalker barely turning into Darth Vader. Picture like maybe 10 days later, or maybe more, like maybe a year more. And he's still kind of developing. He's right now just being a threat. He hasn't officially fought anybody in a lightsaber duel until this movie. So he's still kind of a rookie, and he's still gonna be trained by Snoke. So yeah, there's that. But then Finn, who happened to be a stormtrooper, he just decided to leave because he doesn't want to deal with it. He leaves with Poe before, and then once he died, he tried to find the BB-8 because he asked him to, and when he finds BB-8, he also bumps into Rey, and then at that right there you get a good friendship going on there, and then a bunch of stormtroopers are chasing them down to catch him and probably kidnap BB-8, but they're running, and then I remember they're trying to get into I can't even start talking. Oh, this is a great moment. But I'm sorry I got carried away. But anyways, they're running, and they're gonna get in a spaceship, and they go, no, let's not get into that one. It's garbage. And then the original one explodes, and then they get into garbage, and turns out it's the Millennium Falcon originally from the first Star Wars, and it's just like, yes, it's back. And what a cool way to bring it back, And as you can tell, these guys don't know the experiences yet. They still know how to shoot. They still know how to drive the thing. And eventually they find Han Solo and Chewbacca, and they are there, and they're asking for help to hopefully stop Kylo Ren, and of course Han. One of the biggest twists I would see in a long time. But Kylo Ren is actually Han Solo's son, Ben Solo. We all thought that Kylo Ren was gonna be Luke Skywalker. Some people predicted Jar Jar Binks. I don't know those people, but oh shit, I almost broke my computer. Yeah, that just happened, and right away this starts with like you don't really, if you haven't watched the original movies, which I really recommend you guys to watch, if you haven't already. Definitely this is a new start for Star Wars. Cause think about this. The original movies are basically the prequels to this movie, only done really well, unlike episode 1, 2, 3, which were garbage. Garbage, just garbage. Uh, but this, basically this starts off a new chapter in the Star Wars saga, and it was just really cool for them to realize that they had to do this right, because the last movie we had in theaters was Revenge of the Sith, which was an alright movie. Not a great one. We needed that magic that we got, like we did with Return of the Jedi, and Empire Strikes Back, and even the first Star Wars, which is my favorite movie, my favorite Star Wars movie nonetheless. So, and it turns out in this story, Han and Leia aren't together anymore because, problems, and because of Kylo Ren running away and turning to the dark side. And when they reunite, basically Leia asked them, bring him back home, do what you have to do. And eventually, when they go try to save Rey when she gets kidnapped, Han tries to save Ben from being part of this evil dark side. And this was just a fucking crazy ass moment. But Kylo Ren kills his father, Han Solo. And I remember Harrison Ford said that he wanted to die in Return of the Jedi, but it made sense for him to die now, because what would be the point of having him around if he wasn't? What was the point of having him around this movie without Han Solo? You need to say goodbye to him one more time, and it's just, oh my god, it's a crazy moment. And that moment with Chewbacca just yelling, crying, that just showed a great vision of, like, oh my god, I just lost a best friend, I just lost a brother. Because you did see the chemistry between Han and Chewie being like brothers. I really did think they were brothers at one point, and that's what made that moment just so special. And that by itself gave Chewbacca a great character development, um, for non Star Wars fans and upcoming Star Wars fans, just everybody who's a Star Wars fan in general. If you're not a Star Wars fan, hopefully this movie delivers for you. I know, I remember we went with, as a big group of people. We had my friends who are diehard fans. They brought their friends who are also diehard fans. Some were a little, somewhat fans, and then we had some straight up just losers. Yeah, that's right, guys. I'm talking to you guys, you track running losers. Not all of you. You know who you are. But yes. So I just spaced out for a minute. We had like I said, a group of friends that did not know much about Star Wars, but this movie kind of like just brought them. This is basically a new hope for them. This is basically the first Star Wars for them. Sadly, my first Star Wars movie was The Phantom Menace, and I wasn't a Star Wars fan at the time, but then eventually I saw the original ones, which were amazing. So, thank you, folks, for that. Thank you, big diehard Star Wars fans, for that. But this definitely brings up all the new fans to the point, and brings back the old fans that were disappointed with the prequels. Just from moment to moment to moment to moment to moment to moment. Okay, we'll stop there. And honestly, this movie had a lot of laughs. It really did. It had lots of laughs. For a Star Wars movie, I think J.J. Abrams likes to do a little comedy. He likes to be funny, and okay, I was fine with it. Didn't matter for me. It was still fine. And some really funny moments happened, especially with when for the first time we get Han Solo holding Chewbacca's gun and shooting it, and then he's like, "I love this thing." Oh man, that's a great moment. But a great moment was the best character, new character in this movie, Rey. Yes, for the first time we get a perfect female Jedi, and basically she was like trapped by Kylo Ren, and then she used the same thing Obi-Wan did on a on one of the stormtroopers. You will release me, and you will leave the gate open. And she kept saying it. She kept saying it until the stormtrooper just said, "Okay, I'll let you go." Yeah. So Finn is not the Jedi because it made no sense for him to be the Jedi when he was just a stormtrooper not that long ago. And eventually, when Finn fights Kylo Ren in that final battle, and finally learning how to use the like two sides, because you know how the swords like zzz, I don't know why I did that noise, but you could twist them and then they kind of like just burn you like on the shoulder, and it was just crazy. And Kylo Ren just broke his spine. I thought he was dead, but I guess Ray said, "See you soon." So I guess he will be coming back at on what's it called, episode 8. Uh, Fuck. Can't believe we gotta wait that long. But then we eventually there's a lightsaber that Finn used, which is actually Luke Skywalker's old uh lightsaber that they found thanks to a good friend of Han Solo's, and they basically like he was reaching for it, and then it passes his face, and Rey catches it, and then they have one of the second greatest Star Wars battle everything, because it told a story when what's her face, Rey was about to fall, and Kylo Ren goes, "The Force is strong. I could teach you the Force," and then she's like, "The Force," and just quiet, and the John Williams score delivered again, and especially with this scene, and then it's just moment of silence, and just the battle continues. It was just insane, and then you thought it was over. I was like, oh shoot, that's it, it's over. Kylo Ren died, but I guess he's still alive because the Snoke just took Kylo Ren. They said, let's finish his training, and then eventually the that was it for Kylo Ren. So obviously, I feel that Kylo Ren will come back, and I'm pretty happy for that because, like I said, they're gonna finish his training because in this movie he's still a rookie. So I guess in episode 8 he'll become much stronger and more use feel more powerful than he did in this one. And I feel like they exaggerated him in the Force when Poe shot him and then he just stopped like the bullet. It was just, I felt like that was a little too exaggerated because I'm like, if he could do that, then he could basically do anything and make it too easy for you. So that was a huge problem I had, but this delivered. And again, spoilers. Wait, you read the title, and then I thought it was over, but like I said, but it's gonna continue because, oh my god, I'm always gonna love this moment. Greatest ending of the year for any movie, easily. So, after that huge adventure, how exactly do you set up a part 2, And Hunger Games didn't deliver this year for making 2 parts because they fucked up, and I should have taken notes from this. So, Avengers Infinity War, if you are watching this, take some notes on how to set up the next movie. Um, so, like I said, they're fighting over a map that leads to where Luke Skywalker is, and R2D2 has been shut down ever for a long time. But I remember when Rey reached for the lightsaber for the first time, a bunch of visions of stuff that were going on. You see a robot hand touching R2D2. I guess Luke Skywalker was controlling R2D2, and that's why he's been shut off. And then I guess he would turn him on whenever he felt like it, and he did it at a perfect time because R2D2 turns back on, and then he shows the rest of the map. And then BB-8 shows the other half of the map, and it completes the map of where to find Luke Skywalker, and then Rey walks all the way up just to find. I think this was shot in Ireland, but she walks up and then reaches and she sees Luke Skywalker, and I was just like, oh my god, it's Luke Skywalker. And then he just turns around, he takes his hoodie off his hand. She's holding the lightsaber, and the movie just ends there. I was like, no, like Revenge of the Sith, no. We have to wait a long time for the next one. But that's basically how you set up an upcoming trilogy, and that with that death of Han Solo, it definitely showed that there's gonna be a new trilogy because it's not gonna focus on Leia, Chewie, Luke. Even though Luke will be a big part on Episode 8, it's gonna focus a lot on Finn, Rey, and Poe, and of course BB-8. How could I forget him? It's gonna focus a lot on them. Kylo Ren. Basically this is the new generation of Star Wars and a continuation to it, the story. So not rebooting it, but just basically switching everything around. And I just love that. And thank you all for being fans. We all got what we deserved. It did have some little problems here and there, especially with this one scene where they blow up 5 planets. See, what made the first Star Wars so special, they blew up one planet, and it was Leia's planet, and it was just sad because they gave it development. This one they just shot. Oh, let's just get rid of 5 planets. Fuck them. But no, that was a huge problem with the movie. Another problem I could think of. What else? There's a couple problems. They did do a lot of twists and turns that they were like not rare, and then it was typical where we saw the. It was pretty typical of the story. I mean, basically fighting over a map. It was kind of weird. That was the story, but it was still, like I said, a great movie. 9 out of 10. I can't give it a 10 out of 10. Some people gave it a 10 out of 10. I just can't do it yet. I don't know why. I maybe have to go see this movie again. I definitely want to see this movie again. Definitely go check it out if you haven't already. But you guys probably did because this is a spoiler video. Anyways, oh my god, I love this movie. And if people are asking me which movie was better, this or Mad Max, this one, because it brought back the greatest trilogy ever and continued it and made it better for the next generation. Anyways, it's me, the ALE double X, and until then, I'm out.